Saturday morning to you. Here's the news and results.
MLB Network is on the air with Saturday Night Baseball from Yankee Stadium in the Bronx. Tonight, Game 2 of this 3-game interleague series between the Philadelphia Phillies and the New York Yankees. Alongside Dan Plesac and Mark DeRosa, and Danny, as pitching matchups go, it doesn't get much better than what we've got here for this one.
Well, Matt, these are two of the best in the business. Two guys that throw a lot of strikes, and if their game is on, we should have a very...
So stepping in is Rod Carew, and we are set for baseball here this evening.
The second baseman, Rod.
First pitch of the AB on its way. And we are underway here in the Bronx as the first pitch of the evening is taken for ball one. And as the Yankees get started here tonight, guys, they were losers last time out, but still in a decent groove as they'd won 4 of 5 prior to that.
Yeah, Matty, these players got in their cars today to drive to the stadium, focused on one thing. Not who was going to be the hero, just the fact that they needed a W, and that one of their teammates, whether it's them or someone else, has to come up with a big knock. Hey, that's a heck of a pitch right there. If he's able to execute with that type of velocity, fastballs up and in, I can't imagine. Not only is he going to break a ton of bats today, but he's going to open up that down and away with the soft stuff later in the game.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Rod Carew goes down for the first out of the game.
Alec Baum.
That brings up Alec Baum, as he'll take a changeup here for strike one. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike two. And a fastball blew it right by him, and they're 2 down.
The main job of the number 1 and 2 hitters is to set the middle of the order up with an opportunity to do some damage. So when you strike both of them out, you're putting yourself in a pretty good position to make it through the teeth of the lineup without a whole lot of stress.
Here's Bryce Harper now, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one, trying to avoid becoming the 3rd strikeout victim of the inning here. Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1. Hit softly on the ground to first. Fielded cleanly, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Phillies down in order, and now the Bombers will get their shot. No score. Aaron Nola will be on the bump for game 2 of the series. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, one of the strengths of this guy is handling right-handed hitters. Right-handers coming into this game are hitting under 250 against this guy, so he's doing a lot of things right when the right-handers step into the batter's box.
Now at the plate is Derek Jeter. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Shortstop, Derek Jeter.
The pitch. These Phillies, as they enter play here tonight, fellas, 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty, they started yesterday off on the right foot. If they can put together 2 games in a row, a lot of positive vibes start happening. You never know. This could be a jump start to big things.
2 balls and a strike now to the Yankees leadoff man. Now the 2-1 is looked at for ball 3.
Good job to work the count and put himself back in the driver's seat. Started off with 1 strike, and now he's got the count in his favor, 3-1.
Hit in the air down the right field line. But this will land untouched. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out. Next, it'll be Bernie Williams. He was hitless in the shutout last night. Now here's the first offering. Slow roller left side. In time to first, and there are 2 away.
Batting third.
With that, it's time to check out the starting lineup for the hometown Yankees. Danny, who stands out to you?
Well, I'll tell you, Matt, this club could really benefit with some improvement out of the 5 spot. Looking at the last game, it was 0 for 3, but it was the way he went about that 0 for 3. He didn't look very aggressive, and actually, he looked kind of lost to me. I'm wanting to see a different player in that batter's box today.
First pitch of the AB on its way. Paul O'Neill is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0.
A lot of pitches away here, which is pretty much what you're forced to do with lefty batters here at Yankee Stadium. It doesn't take much to hook one out of here to right field with that short porch out there.
And that swung on and missed on a pitch down 1-1. 2 out, nobody on. Tries to change up on him there, but it's a ball 2-1.
Ball
3-1 now as that misses down and in.
Call didn't go his way on 2-1, but it's important here on 3-1 to still make a quality pitch. You have to have the mindset that you're still the one in the driver's seat.
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. And a good job there to lay off. It's ball 4 as he becomes their first base runner of the ball game now with 2 away.
Batting fourth, the first baseman.
So it's a runner at first with 2 gone. And that brings up Tino Martinez. From the belt, the pitch.
Hey, I know it's early and we're in the first right here, but he's going to have to work that heater to both sides of the plate. He cannot get away with missing over the heart of the plate all night.
Back up the middle. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
At the plate, Jose Canseco as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. The 0-1 set up away with the changeup, but it's 1-1. In the dirt here. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. O'Neill on second. Martinez at first. 2 out in the inning. And this one's low here, so the count swells to 3-1.
3-1 here. You have to make a good pitch on the mound. Grooving one here rarely works in your favor unless the hitter tries to do too much with it.
And it's up to a 3-2 full count now. And that one yanked just foul. Payoff pitch on its way. And an off-speed pitch swung on and missed, and with that, the side is retired. An inning in the books, scoreless on MLB Network. So now into the box is Andrew Mccutchen. Comes off an 0 for 4 in last night's ball game. As he'll take a look at ball 1. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. And set up working the plate is Larry Bullard as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
Hey, behind the dish, D-Row, Larry Bullard. Pretty standard guy, works. The only problem, I think, at times, hitters have a little bit difficult time. He'll give a little bit on an inside corner and outside corner. Not very consistent.
Yeah, but Larry's approachable. That's the one thing. If you turn around and say, is that as far as you're going on the outer half, he's usually going to tell you. All right, boys, let's take a look at how the Yankees are setting up on defense today. And, guys, what I want you to focus on today is this is one of the new age teams in the game that really rely on statistics and the numbers. And the numbers tell them that they're a better team defensively, moving guys around and shifting as much as they can.
And there's out number 2.
Batting 6.
2 down, no one on base. And in steps the catcher, JT Realmuto. And right into the shift. Boggs has it. Throw on to first, gets him, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. And stepping in, Darryl Strawberry.
For the Yankees, the designated hitter, Darryl.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Oh, that's low.
And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Hey, you want to talk about being in the zone. This guy's been raking lately, and it all starts with his pitch selection. 2 great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher to just go ahead and challenge him.
3-0 now.
He's really going to need to keep the walks down in this start. He's in danger of walking the second guy in 2 innings here.
Swinging on 3-0. Now 3 balls and a strike. The 3-1. Can't keep that one fair either, and now the count is full.
When the guy on the mound has complete command of his off speed, especially his changeup, sometimes as a hitter you just have to give up pull side to stay on it.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Left fielder is on the move. He gets there and makes the play for the first out.
Batting 7. The second baseman.
So here's how the Phillies are positioned defensively. And this team, they're not going to be moving around as much as some of the new age teams. The shifting and moving the third baseman over second base and the right fielder to play third base. This is going to be your stationary team, trusting pitchers to execute pitches.
Alfonso Soriano comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Bottom of the second here with no score. And he watches a called strike as this one bears in on him. 1-1. Popped him up. Baum has a play. And that's the second out of the inning.
Batting 8. The catcher, Jorge Posada.
So the bases are empty with 2 gone now. And standing in, the veteran switch hitter, Jorge Posada. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. And he lays off there, 1-0. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone.
Well, they're certainly letting you know as an offensive unit that they're going to be patient. As a pitcher on the mound right now, you have to recognize that and start attacking in the zone early.
The 3-0 is taken, strike 1.
3 balls, 1 strike.
In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Now the 3-2 pitch. Here is a ground ball now for the shortstop to the right of second. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. We'll move to the third with no score.
Welcome back to the Bronx, where these fans have witnessed a lot of good pitching from their Yankees this season. Coming into the day, they rank first in the league in both ERA and strikeouts, a combination that has opposing lineups searching for answers. One member of the staff told me, "It's a special group of guys. I've never been on a pitching staff that's so dominant top to bottom, and I've been on some pretty good ones." Now, one of the hitters on the team told me, "I'm relieved I get to stand behind them and play defense instead of staring them down in the box. That can't be fun." Matt, back to you.
Thank you, Heidi.
Reese Hoskins.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Williams will slide over and put this one away, and that's out number 1.
Batting 8, the designated hitter, Scott Kingery.
And in steps Scott Kingery. He drove in one of their 2 runs in last night's ball game. Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1.
I love everything this pitcher's got working right now. He's got presence. He's got great body language on the mound. He's got fastball command and a nice early feel for his off-speed stuff.
And he'll put it away now without much of a problem. 2 gone now here in the 3rd.
The shortstop, Gene Segura.
Bases are empty here with 2 away, and that'll bring in the middle infielder, Gene Segura. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Swing and a miss on the slider. 0-1.
Hey, that was a nasty pitch right there. Ton of rotation on that ball. You could almost see the...
There's a swing and a drive, and everybody's just going to sit back and watch that one fly. A no-doubt home run. So a solo shot down the line in left. 4th home run here in the early going, and the Phillies grab a 1-0 lead.
Only the first hit of the night, but it was a big one. He absolutely punished that mistake, and you have to wonder if that will open the floodgates a little.
Into the box now, Rod Carew, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. 0 for 1 here in the early going. A ball and a strike to the Phillies leadoff man.
You know, from an offensive standpoint, they already knew they had their work cut out for him against a great pitcher. But if he's going to locate like that, this is going to be a tough day.
2 out, nobody on. Did well just to make contact there as he spoils off a good changeup. Another one sent foul. The next 1-2 pitch. The slider freezes him at the plate. A called 3rd strike, and the inning comes to a close. But the Phils tack on 1 more on this solo home run. Bottom of the 3rd coming up. It's now 1-0 Philadelphia. Bottom of the 3rd now, and standing in is the veteran 3rd baseman, Wade Boggs.
The 3rd baseman, Wade Boggs.
First offering. He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. That one's right down the middle for a strike with the fastball.
Looked like he was going to wait him out, see if he was going to come over the heart of the plate. Well, newsflash, he is, and this hitter's going to adjust his batting gloves, and he better be ready in the box.
The 1-2. Hard hit ball to second, and a base hit, so the leadoff man is on to begin the inning.
Leadoff knock right there, Dan. How frustrating is it to let that leadoff guy get on?
Boy, every pitcher, you want to get that first guy out, D-Roy. Your chances of scoring runs are so much more slim when you get that first guy out. Traffic on the bases, now you have to pitch out of the stretch. It's never easy for the pitcher.
To the plate now, Derek Jeter, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there. And a knuckle curve missed that time. 2-1. And that misses off the plate and low, so it's 3-1 now.
I love the approach out on the mound. Everything's down in the zone as it should be, but now you find yourself in a 3-1 count. Do you elevate a little bit more and get back in this zone, or do you just pitch around him?
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. Boggs gets his lead at first. Nobody out. And he struck him out. Second time tonight now that he's been set down on strikes.
Wow, this guy's mowing right through this lineup right now. But that's what happens when you don't get a chance to see a pitcher very often. That's one of the things that are helpful when you're pitching in interleague games. It's always a good advantage for the pitcher because the hitters don't get to see that guy very often.
Here's the first pitch to him. He'll swing and lift a ball foul off to the left and out of play. Fastball on the inner third taken for a strike.
Hey, you know in the back of your mind as a batter right here, he's got that nasty sinker. I know it's 0-2, but he might not be looking for the punch out. You have to find a way as a batter to get that two-seamer up in the zone, or you're going to ground into a double play.
And it's 1-2. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Runners on first with 1 down. 3-2 to the Yankees center fielder.
We could see the runner in motion here on a 3-2 count with 1 out. There's a pretty good chance he's going to get a pitch to swing at, and if not, it's ball 4 anyways.
And this misses for ball 4. The second walk he surrendered here in the first 3 innings.
2 ways to look at this walk. If you're the hitting coach, you say, that's a great AB. Down 0-2, you work the walk. But if you're a pitcher like me, that's just a case of letting a guy off the hook, and that can really frustrate you.
Next to stand in is Paul O'Neill. A base knock to the outfield could score the tying run from second. Turned on down the line, but a foul ball here. 0-1. From the belt, kicks and deals.
Look out, 1-1.
And he's behind now as he missed badly on that swing. 1-2.
Good thing he didn't make contact with that pitch. Only thing he could do is probably hit that on the ground. It could be a double play ball.
Ready with the 1-2. Runners are at first and second with 1 away. A knuckle curve there, and he thought he had him, but it's 2-2.
Man, this guy's a grinder. Fouls off good pitches and doesn't seem to swing at the ones just off the corner. This guy's a pitcher's nightmare.
Working for the punch out and the offering. Swing and a line drive, but a foul ball as it holds it 2-2.
You can really tell they're trying to keep the ball in on this big slugger right here.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt. But he might spin the win if he starts looking for it in there.
This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Now the payoff pitch home. Grounded up the first baseline. Hoskins grabs it cleanly. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. One hit, one left. On now to the top of inning number 4. It's the Phillies 1 and the Yankees nothing. All set for the start of the inning and set to go as the third baseman, Alec Baum. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1. And he watches a called strike at the knees. No balls and 2 strikes.
I think a big reason why he's been so effective in this one, that he's been just about getting ahead of every hitter. Seems like every one of them are 0-2, 1-2, and it's just about every at-bat. And when that's the case, your chances of getting a good pitch to hit are way worse.
And it's fouled away. Another 1-2 delivery. And this is swung on and missed, and this 4th inning will start the same way he ended the 3rd, with a strikeout, and there's 1 away.
He put up a pretty good battle at the plate right there. They finally get him on a 1-2 pitch, but you could see that he wasn't laying down without a fight. He really made the pitcher earn that strikeout.
Next to dig in will be Bryce Harper. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Harper swings and hits it very well to right. Right fielder looking up, still going back. Into the second deck and gone. A solo home run off the bat of Bryce Harper. 4th home run here in the early going, as the Phillies have taken a 2-0 lead.
No surprise with that swing of the bat. This guy is simply one of the best in the game right now. There's not too many guys that take a beautiful hack like that in the league.
In now, Andrew Mccutchen. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball 1. Both teams with just 2 hits apiece thus far. And, ooh, looked like a definite pitcher's pitch there on the inside, 1-1. And a swing as the bat goes flying toward the third base dugout, but it looks like everybody was able to duck for cover.
Well, you know he didn't get cheated right there. He swung so hard he lost the bat. Gotta believe he's going to get some jabs and take some heat when he gets back to the dugout.
So after getting the strikeout on the fastball, not a bad time to check out our pitch speed comparison for our 2 starters. And boy, which of those 2 numbers leap out at you there? How about the 100? My goodness. Line hard into left. And he gets there, makes the running play, and that ends the inning. Phillies get 1 in the frame courtesy of this solo home run. Bottom of the 4th coming up. It's now 2-0 Philly. Bottom of the inning now, and that brings up Tino Martinez.
Hey, Matty, they need to get some offense going in this one. Getting a run back in this inning, give them a little bit of confidence that they can keep up in this game.
The 1-0 home is laid off, but in there for strike 1.
This guy's been throwing the ball great so far, but he's going to be tested here. 4, 5, and 6 coming up this part of the lineup.
2 balls and a strike to the Yankees' first baseman. The 2-1.
Hey, throwing the ball great up until this point. Don't want to allow a leadoff walk. Needs to just focus in on his mechanics right here.
And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
We got a full count. 3-2.
Had to wait back on the changeup, and he did a good job just to make contact. The next 3-2. And that misses for ball 4. It's a leadoff walk that starts the bottom of the 4th.
And I'm sure the manager is just fine with that. I mean, it's better to battle a slugger like that to the end and end up walking him than serving one up where he can really hurt you.
Into the box, Jose Canseco struck out in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch-outs will stick with you a little longer.
Close there, but he doesn't get the call with the breaking ball. (2-0) to the Yankees left fielder.
Now this is the kind of count this guy feeds on at the plate. You can bet he's geared to hit the fastball right here.
Had him hacking at the 2-0 change, and it's back to 2-1.
Hey, he's got great feel for that pitch right there. He can throw it anytime he wants for a strike.
2-1 pitch, a knuckle curve swung on and missed. 2-2. And that misses there, so he runs the count full now.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
And he lays off there, ball 4. So back-to-back walks have him in business here with nobody out. Next, here is Darryl Strawberry. Flew out last time up.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Well, they've yet to hang a number on the scoreboard, but it looks like they've got a great opportunity for them to break through. Going to be pretty demoralizing if they can't.
Now the 1-0.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be really aggressive. With two guys already on, pretty good shot. He's going to get a challenge pitch right here.
Pulled hard, but it's foul down the first base side.
I'm not going to lie, I thought he lost it right there. He had no feel for the baseball, missing wildly several balls in a row, but able to attack the zone right now. Let's see if he gets back into it.
Now the 2-1 pitch. Martinez over at second. Canseco at first with no outs. Just hung in there on that one.
He's got a good feel for his off-speed pitches second time through the order, and we just saw 3 in a row.
Another try at 2-2. On a line to shortstop.
The batter, the second baseman, Alfonso Soriano.
The next batter is Alfonso Soriano. And now a curveball as he's got to lean out of the way. That one nearly got him. He's 0 for 1 thus far. The 1-0. Two balls and a strike.
He's already walked 2 in this inning already. This guy just can't seem to find the strike zone.
Ball 3-1.
Team's been struggling on offense. Let your D work for you right here. Pound the zone.
The 3-1. And he misses with that one. Ball 4. And that's going to load the bases now with still only 1 away.
I think he was trying to be a little too fine there, and a walk is the result. Well, the good news is he has a force at every base. The bad news, a single probably drives in a couple of runs.
Striding in is Jorge Posada, trying here to plate the tying run from second. Now the first pitch.
This is a situation where you have to step out of the box and tell yourself, my job is to get the runner in from third. It'd be nice to gap one and get them both in, but you want to take a little pressure off you offensively and just focus on being productive.
Now some action in the Phillies bullpen as a right-hander begins to crank it up out there. The 1-1 home. Lifted the other way to left center. And he may have cleared the bases as this might get everybody home. And he's going to score with ease as the throw will be too late.
Yeah, he squares this thing up beautifully and blasts it through the gap all the way to the wall. Then the only question that remained was whether 2 or 3 runs were going to score. They held the runner at third, but that's a timely 2-run double.
Here's the Hall of Famer Wade Boggs as he'll look at a changeup that drops below the knees for ball 1. He singled in his first AB. Looked like he wanted to clobber that one, but it's 1-1.
This is a situation where the offensive player just needs to do his job. Take inventory, infield back, get you a ground ball somewhere in the infield.
Took something off there as this pitch is in the dirt, but handled quickly behind the plate. 2 runs, 3 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. Counts even 2-2 to Boggs. Tried to fool him with the changeup, but he won't offer at it. 3-2.
Keep in mind, people, the longer the at-bat, the higher the likelihood that this becomes his last inning.
Now the payoff pitch home. Drilled to the right side. And a good effort on the dive that time, but this will get by him for a base hit. Notch 1 in the score column as a runner from third crosses the plate. It's a 3-2 ball game.
That's just a classic ribby knock right there, Dan. He's able to turn on the pitch he wanted right there and drive it into the outfield.
Good job getting the barrel to the ball right there, able to get that run through and picks up an RBI. Hard hit and a well-deserved run batted in.
Now to the plate, here is Derek Jeter. He's got a chance to add on to what's already been a big inning for them.
Yeah, 2 on here and 3 on the board already. They've absolutely come out and forced the issue of this inning, Matt. A hit here could really fire up that dugout. With 1 out and runners on the corners, some managers like to hit and run here. It's a little risky, but it can help you stay out of the double play if it's well executed.
Fouled away. Three runs already home here. Line to the right side. In there. Base hit, and that ought to get the run in from third.
Hey, D-Roy, I think we've got a case right now. This team, they're just feasting on a pitcher that he's given up some runs. It looks like he's starting to get a little bit tired, leaving some of these pitches up in the zone.
Yeah, and I think there's a fight at the bat rack right now. Guys are licking their chops, knowing he's a little bit tired. Going to leave stuff over the middle of the plate. Won't be surprised to see the bullpen get going.
Just gets a piece of it. Strike 1. And facing right-handed pitching so far this season, Williams brings a batting average in the low 220s to the table.
He'd be the first to tell you he's not happy with the batting average on this.
This ball gets down. Let's see if they try to score. Now a long throw home. And this will not be close, and the run will score easily.
Everybody has bad days at the office, including starting pitchers. He's given up 5 runs in this inning alone, and you have to wonder how long the manager's going to stay with him. Not long, I would bet.
Here's the Philadelphia manager on his way out to the mound now. And he's looking to the bullpen here, so it would appear that's all for his starter tonight. So a less than stellar performance here tonight as he makes the early exit and forces that bullpen into action much earlier than anticipated.
Well, I think he's got to find a way out of this jam and limit the damage. If he's unable to do that, this game could get away from him.
On its way, the 0-1 pitch. On the ground is short. This could be two. To Carew at second. On to first. And talk about doing the job out of the bullpen. One batter, 2 outs, and the inning is over. 9 men come to the plate, however. 5 of them score. On to the top of inning number 5 we go. It's the Yankees 5 and the Phillies 2. Welcome back to the Bronx as we check in with Heidi.
Matt, I had a chance to catch up with manager Joe Girardi during the commercial break about the Phillies offense. And one thing he mentioned to me was the lack of discipline he's seeing out of their at-bats right now. He said their pitch selection has been the main reason for their struggles today, as far too often they've been swinging at pitches outside the strike zone. That's leading to a lot of soft contact and easy outs. So the focus going forward is on shrinking the zone and forcing the opposing pitching to throw more strikes.
All right, Heidi, thank you. First pitch on its way. Hit to short. Scooped up. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away. So next to bat will be Rhys Hoskins. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Cut fastball inside, ball 1. Just missing here, 2-0.
The rest of the lineup could learn a thing or two from this at bat. This guy's been really patient. Now he's in the driver's seat, sitting with the 2-0 count.
And quickly, there are 2 away.
Up next for Philadelphia.
So 2 out, nobody on. And that'll bring up Scott Kingery. Ooh, started him with the change, and it's 0-1.
All bets are off for the offense right now. This guy's got a low pitch count. He's attacking his zone. They have to get more aggressive. This guy's not going anywhere.
Throw to first with time to spare, and the side is retired. Phillies down in order, and the deficit remains 5-2. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Yankees manager Aaron Boone during the break about the team's offensive performance so far, and overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. He said it was clear his guys were locked into their at-bats from the very first pitch, and that's something they emphasized in the pregame meetings. He's happy they got the message, as now they've gotten into the bullpen, and they put up some solid run production in the early part of this game.
All right, thanks, Heidi. 2-0 now. Now here's the pitch. Jose Canseco will be next. Swinging for the fences and just gets a piece of that one. Now 3-1. And that misses, ball 4 now. It's a leadoff walk to get the home half of the 5th underway.
And that's what you want from your leadoff hitter. Show some great patience and discipline, making the pitcher labor to start the game. The result is a leadoff walk and a chance to make some early noise.
Stepping in now, Jose Canseco, as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. Canseco takes his swings from the right-handed batter's box, but he's one of those rare hitters that actually thrives facing same-handed pitching. One of the very best in the game, as a matter of fact, in that type of matchup.
Yeah, Matty, he does not leak with that front side. He keeps that shoulder tucked, stays inside the baseball, and it gives him every opportunity to hammer the fastball and stay on that breaking stuff.
Smoke toward the hole, and that's through for a base hit. Make him 1 for 2 in this one. Fortunately for him, though, no error on the bobble, and the runners will hold at first and second now.
The designated hitter.
You know, as a former infielder, Danny, they always say you can't be in 2 places at once, but you got to be a little frustrated right here that ball found the hole.
Yeah, that's a tough thing. You make a quality pitch, and a guy shoots one through the right side, normally a vacated spot right there. 9 out of 10 times, somebody's there to make that play. Unfortunately, not, and now we've got a couple of guys on.
Now batting, the second baseman.
Now to bat, Alfonso Soriano, 0 for 1 with a run scored thus far. He's ready. Here's the first pitch.
With some traffic on the base paths, nice job by the pitcher to execute strike 1.
The 0-1 pitch. Now this is slowly hit to short, probably too slowly to get to. And indeed, he'll not even try as he goes to first, and that means 2 men are in scoring position now with 2 away.
Now batting. Catcher.
Next, it'll be Jorge Posada. He doubled his last time up.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get. Maybe once an AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
Fouled off. Martinez on third. Canseco at second with 2 gone. Posada behind a ball and 2 strikes. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Good take right there. He's given him a great battle with guys in scoring position. We'll see who's going to win this duel.
Here's the 2-2.
Some pitchers fall into the trap of giving in on 3-2 because they don't want to walk the guy. But with the base open, it's not the end of the world if you do. You still need to make a quality pitch.
And he takes ball 4. So now at least they're set up for the force at any base here with 2 away.
Man, that's just painful for a pitcher right there. A 3-2 offering that was right on the corner, but he couldn't get him to chase, and he doesn't get the call. Can't beat yourself up about that one too much.
Wade Boggs is at the plate now, and he takes a cold strike. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. Comes set, the 0-1. And he makes good contact there, but this is going to find the stands foul down the right field line. Oh and 2, here it is. A swing and a foul tip, but held onto behind the plate, and they're going to get out of danger here as the strikeout will end the inning. Couple of walks in the inning, but nothing on the scoreboard. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. And that'll bring up Gene Segura. He'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, let's see if he can work a walk, maybe a knock, ground ball with eyes, something. Catch a gap to get this offense going. 2 hits as a team can start demoralizing your confidence. But if he can get on, start some traffic in motion, we might have something.
Rod Carew is at the plate now as he looks at strike 1.
Yeah, that looked like an auto take right there, just trying to measure up this pitcher's stuff.
Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. This is pulled into right. And this is hauled in just shy of the track out there for out number 2.
Now batting.
So next to the plate for the Phillies, Alec Baum. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1.
2 outs, nobody on, but a base runner here feels like it would really change the complexion of the inning.
Big spot right here. Middle of the order guy is coming up. Let's see if he can extend the inning.
Throw in time, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia. They trail 5-2. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Derek Jeter. He'll lead it off against Vince Velasquez.
Derek.
And he'll lay off a fastball here in a good spot, but ruled the ball 1-0. Skied into straightaway right. Harper has a read on it, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. And now Bernie Williams. These two have not faced each other at the major league level. Here's the first pitch to him. Started the breaking ball far too inside that time. Laid off for ball one. Got him to swing at a pitch below the knees. 1-1. One and two now as that one's fouled off. 5-2 is our score here in inning number 6. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now. And there's ball 3 on a breaking ball that misses away.
3-2 counts are usually a time to challenge the hitter, but I think he'll be careful here. Shoot for the corner, and if you miss and you walk him, so what? That's better than him putting one in the seats.
Hit down the line at first. And there are 2 away now.
The right fielder, number 21.
Now it'll be Paul O'Neill.
O'Neill.
First pitch on its way.
Ball 1, no strike.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Fastball well outside. Pulled toward right center field. On the move is Harper. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. They're still out in 7th inning, ready to roll. And standing in is the veteran outfielder, Bryce Harper. 0-1 the count.
This is why the manager pencils these guys in the middle of the order. Big spot, time for them to get back in this game with a couple quality ABs.
That's lifted the other way out to left. Canseco has him played perfectly as he puts it away for out number 1. Now into the box, Andrew Mccutchen. He went down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
Now to the plate, Minnie Minoso. Hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out. And that misses inside. 1-0. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Long run for the center fielder. He's got it. A great running play, and that'll retire the side. Phillies down in order, and the deficit remains 5-2. Last half of the 7th here, and set to go is the veteran first baseman, Tino Martinez. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. And a leaping effort, but it's off his glove.
That's what we refer to in the biz as a hanger right there. He's lucky he's getting his baseball back.
Canseco.
So now to the plate, Jose Canseco, as he swings and lifts it in the air out to shallow right field. Harper has to come in a few steps, but he has it for out number 1.
Up next
to the plate now is the designated hitter, Darryl Strawberry. He's set. Here it comes.
Ball that's outside.
The 1-0. That's lifted the other way out to left. Minoso is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are 2 gone now. Stepping in next, Alfonso Soriano. 0 for 2 for him to this point. And now the first pitch.
That's a ball.
Martinez, the runner at first with 2 gone. Called strike at the knees. 1-1.
Hey, I still believe in my heart the best pitch is a well-executed fastball down and away, and that's exactly what that is. He swings at that. That's off the end of the bat. That's not hard contact at all, and that's an easy out for the defense.
The 1-2 is laid off for ball 2.
I know he missed with a fastball right there, but this guy's arsenal, you can't figure out what he's trying to do. He's got a lot of different directions he could go in right here.
High in the air out to center field. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. The Yanks leave 1, and it remains 5-2. Ready to begin the 8th, and next will be the speedy catcher, JT Realmuto.
The catcher, JT.
Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. And he fouls this one off. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. And he misses 2-1.
Big sweeping breaking ball right there. A good pitch. But if he wants to get him to swing at it, he'll have to bring it in a little bit closer to the strike zone.
3-1 to him now. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first.
It's going to be back to some serious tee work if he can't put that pitch in play right in his wheelhouse.
And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out. With that, we'll give you a look at our starter comparison for the 2 starting pitchers in the game, and the column to look at is the one on the right side of your screen. Not too many hits to go around at this point in the ballgame. Now the first pitch. And it's fouled away. We're in the 8th inning now of a 5-2 ballgame. Fouled away. Not close with the off-speed pitch taken for a ball. Lofted in the air out toward right center. O'Neill is over to his right as he puts this one away. 2 down.
The batter, number 4. Designated hitter.
So the next to bat will be Scott Kingery. 2 away here in the 8th, and time's running out on him, Danny.
Yeah, they don't have a lot of outs left to work with, so it's time for someone to make something happen if they're going to get back into this thing. Hey, this guy's been throwing a gem so far. We're moving on later into this game, and he's right.
Well, the side is retired as they make the play. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia. They trail 5-2. Archie Bradley is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 23.
Bottom of inning number 8 set to go. And here's the switch-hitting catcher, Jorge Posada. Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. Two and one after the foul ball there. And he misses low here, so the count goes to 3-1.
You do not want to walk the 8-hole hitter. It just opens up so many options. Do we bunt him over to second with the 9-hole hitter? Do we try and play for that big rally with the top of the order coming up? This is a huge pitch. You can't allow this guy to walk.
Now batting, the third baseman, Wade.
Digging in next, Wade Boggs. He's 2 for 3 thus far. He's ready. Here's the first pitch.
Nope. Ball 1.
Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. The 1-0 home.
He's got that certainly timed up now. I'd be shocked if the pitcher goes to the well 3 times in a row with off speed.
The set and the 1-1 pitch. And that one misses badly. It's ball 2.
Boy, not exactly what you'd like as a pitcher. One of the keys is to minimize your pitches, attack the strike zone early, a lot of deep counts, and working himself into a lot of trouble.
Carew will stay with it as he backs up and puts it away. One gone.
The batter, number 2.
At the plate now is Derek Jeter. He flew out in his last AB. And he gets a piece of this one to foul it toward the backstop. A diving effort here as he gets a glove on it. And he'll make it to first easily on what will almost certainly be ruled an infield single.
Up next for the Yankees, the center fielder, Bernie Williams.
At the plate, Bernie Williams, and he turns this one around high and deep to center field. Mccutchen is back to the track as he takes it for out number 2. So next to hit is Paul O'Neill.
Paul O'Neill.
First offering on its way.
1-0.
There are a couple of points in every game that could decide winning or losing. This is one of those critical spots. Time to make some great pitches.
The 1-0 delivery. Oh, and not a swing for the bubblegum card there. It's 1-1.
Man, that pitch had the look of a fastball. Straight changeup, and the bottom fell out of it.
1-1 pitch is a knuckle curve. He's in the hole now, 1-2.
Hey, this is a big pitch right here. Can't allow them to tack on any more runs. Let's see if he attacks his zone or buries something in the dirt.
And the throw to first will indeed get him. It's a strikeout, score at 2-3, and the inning is over. Yanks strand a pair. They're still out in front, 5-2. Gene Segura will stride in again, and before he takes his cuts here, let's flash you back to the 3rd inning. This was just a solo shot, but it definitely helped get this offense going. 1 ball, no strikes the count. And 2-0 as this one's taken low.
Well, when you're out there trying to wrap up a CG, a complete game, you definitely don't want to start the leadoff guy with 3 straight balls.
2 balls and a strike to count. Lifted out towards straightaway center field. Williams is there, and he has it for the first out.
Now batter, second baseman, Rod Carew.
Now at the plate here is Rod Carew. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. First delivery to him.
Well, he's done a real nice job with that breaking ball in this start. That's not the first time he's locked a guy up with it.
Changeup laid off down around the shins. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing.
Even though we're late into this ball game, this guy's velo is still top-notch. This guy's a horse.
Still 1-2. Fouled off. 1 out, nobody on. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Williams is there now, and he has it. 2 gone.
Now batter,
Next to dig in, Alec Baum, and he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the 9th. No balls and a strike to count. 2 out, nobody on. And solid contact there as this ball is belted high in the air out to left. See you later. Over the wall, a home run.
Man, this has been a rough one for this guy so far. That's the 3rd homer he's allowed today. You better start keeping the ball down in the strike zone, or that total might continue to rise.
Bryce Harper is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. And he falls behind 0-2. Well, this one's been a bit of a head scratcher. Despite their home run production today,
Yeah, Matty V, this is one of those that you kind of scratch your head and you go, wow, you hit the ball all the ballpark, but still not enough offense. It just goes to show you this sport is still, D-Row, all about pitching.
It is. It begins and ends on that bump right there. And there's just so many facets to the game. Defense, base running. It's just not the team that hits the most home runs is going to win the ball game.
And he fouls this one off. Crowd of over 39,000 on their feet. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time.
This is exactly the reason why this guy has been so successful and has played this game so long, scrambling pitch after pitch, making this guy work out on the mound.
Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Yeah, and sometimes you just need a guy to go out there and battle. It doesn't have to be pretty all the time, but just good enough to get the job done. Well, this guy, he was a heck of a lot better than that, going the entire 9 innings, saving his bullpen, and getting the win.
And this evening's contest comes to a close, 5-3 the final. The New York Yankees took the lead in the 4th and held on until the end. Dwight Gooden with his 4th win this season, turning in a very strong complete game effort. Aaron Nola couldn't escape the 4th inning as he slapped with the loss. So that's a wrap for us in this one. Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, Matt Vasgersian, we all thank you for watching Major League Baseball on MLB Network. See you next time.
Our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Yankees.